On August 13, 2025, Taylor Swift made her highly anticipated debut on the New Heights podcast, hosted by her boyfriend, Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce, and his brother, former Philadelphia Eagles center Jason Kelce. The episode, which aired at 7 p.m. ET, was a landmark moment for Swifties and football fans alike, as Taylor unveiled major announcements about her career and personal life in a candid, heartfelt conversation. The podcast, typically a sports-centric show, took a special detour to accommodate Taylor's appearance, which had been teased with a cryptic countdown clock on her website, set to expire at 12:12 a.m. ET on August 12th. The buzz began when Taylor Nation, her in-house marketing team, posted a carousel of 12 photos featuring Taylor in vibrant orange outfits from her Eras tour, hinting at a new era with the caption, "Thinking about when she said, 'See you next era.'" Fans were sent into a frenzy, speculating about what was to come. In a teaser clip released the night before the episode, Taylor sat between Travis and Jason, pulling out a mint green briefcase with orange linings, revealing the title of her 12th studio album, The Life of a Showgirl. The album cover was blurred in the clip, keeping fans on edge, but pre-orders for vinyl, cassette, and CD with a poster were immediately available on her website, priced between $12,999 and $29,999, with shipping promised before October 13, 2025. The full episode, running just under 2 hours, was a treasure trove of revelations, personal anecdotes, and emotional moments that gave fans an intimate look into Taylor's world. As the podcast kicked off, Jason welcomed Taylor with a glowing introduction, listing her 14 Grammy wins and global stardom, while playfully noting he was wearing a black t-shirt with her face on it. Taylor laughed, saying, "That goes a long way. It immediately makes me feel comfortable, looking deeply into my own eyes." She jokingly credited the podcast for her relationship with Travis, saying, "This podcast got me a boyfriend." She recounted how Travis used New Heights as his personal dating app 2 years prior, when he shared his failed attempt to give her a friendship bracelet with his phone number at her Eras tour show at Arrowhead Stadium. Taylor never received the bracelet but heard about his efforts through the podcast, which sparked their romance. She described the moment as feeling like an 80s John Hughes movie, with Travis metaphorically standing outside her window with a boombox. The chemistry between Taylor and Travis was palpable, with lighthearted banter setting the tone. Taylor complimented Travis's light blue sweater, to which he replied, "It's the color of your eyes, sweetie," prompting Taylor to smile and say, "We're about to do a fucking podcast." The episode then dove into the biggest announcement, The Life of a Showgirl, Taylor's 12th studio album, set to release on October 3, 2025. She revealed that the album was written during her Eras tour in Europe, capturing the essence of her life as a performer. Taylor shared that the album was produced with Max Martin and Shellback, her longtime collaborators behind hits like I Knew You Were Trouble and Blank Space. She described opening the mint green briefcase to show the Kelce brothers the album, which she said was inspired by the highs and lows of her career on stage. The deluxe album cover art, revealed during the podcast via a post on X, featured 4 images of Taylor in outfits reflecting the showgirl theme, photographed by Mert Alice and Marcus Piggott. The post, which garnered 1.3 million views, declared, "And, baby, that's show business for you. New album The Life of a Showgirl, out October 3rd. Fans were thrilled to learn the track list would be unveiled later, but Taylor hinted that the album's theme tied to the colors green and orange, with 12 tracks that explored her experiences. On the Eras tour, if you're loving these exclusive details, hit that subscribe button to stay in the loop for more Taylor Swift updates. Taylor then opened up about a deeply personal milestone, regaining the masters to her first 6 albums. She recounted how her mother, Andrea, called her in Kansas City a few months after the 2023 Super Bowl with the news, saying, "You got your music." Taylor described collapsing to the floor, weeping uncontrollably, unable to process the moment. She had sent her mom and brother, Austin, to negotiate with Shamrock Capital, sharing the emotional weight of her decade-long battle to own her early catalog. She explained how, at 15, she signed her first record deal without understanding the implications of losing her masters. When she tried to tell Travis, who was playing video games, she could barely speak through her tears. Travis put down his headset, saying, "Guys, gotta go," and cried with her, saying he was overwhelmed with joy for her victory. The moment underscored their emotional bond, with Travis later saying he shed a tear because he knew how much it meant to her. Taylor also shared lighter moments, revealing her newfound hobbies after the Eras tour ended. She laughed, saying, "All my hobbies could be categorized as hobbies you could have had in the 1700s. I get on my granny's tea." She described her love for sewing, painting, and cooking, and her and Travis's current sourdough obsession that had taken over their lives. She admitted to baking every 6 months, with sourdough being the latest fixation. The conversation turned to her relationship with Travis, where she praised his loyalty, saying, "A huge green flag is that Travis has had the same friends since he was probably 4 years old." Travis reciprocated, recalling how Taylor attended a Chiefs game against the Bears, entering through general admission like a regular fan, saying, "She's just in it. She's down for the ride. She's here for the fun." Taylor admitted her football knowledge was limited before dating Travis, sharing a funny story from their first date. She asked what it was like to play with Jason during the 2023 Super Bowl, not realizing both teams' offenses aren't on the field together. Travis gently explained, and she laughed, saying, "I thought everyone was out there at the same time." She added that she's now becoming obsessed with football, but jokingly said, "I'm not ready to be an analyst right now. Give me 16 months. The podcast also touched on Taylor's favorite work. She revealed that All Too Well, 10-minute version, was her favorite song she'd ever written, and that re-recording Red was her favorite re-recording experience. She spoke about her approach to social media, saying, "I have had my comments disabled on Instagram for 10 years and I don't miss it. Don't miss." She explained that she focuses on her music and fans, ignoring online chatter about her relationship with Travis, saying, "If we talked about what people said about our relationship, that would be all we talked about because there's so much chatter. We're busy having an actual relationship." The episode wrapped up with Taylor teasing more details about the life of a showgirl, promising that the track list and additional surprises would be revealed closer to the release date. She thanked Jason for wearing her merch and Travis for being her biggest supporter, joking that she owed her podcast debut to New Heights for sparking their romance. The episode, available on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Audible, Spotify, and Wondery, drew massive attention, with fans flooding social media to dissect every moment.